Hey Bitcoin dude, what the hell are you doing, man?
Hold it now. Listen, man. All right, now, goddamn it, what are you doing?
So what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode where we're going to discuss about this crazy move of Bitcoin on the upside that happened actually yesterday. Because right when I was recording the video for the bearish side and also some bullish side that could actually push us up, we saw this parabolic move. So let's try to explain this situation that we have on the market today. So China's president urged accelerated blockchain technology adoption. He stated, "We must take blockchain as an important breakthrough for independent innovation of core technologies, clarify the main directions, increase investment, focus on a number of key technologies, and accelerate the development of blockchain and industrial innovation." This went out first, and after a few hours, Cointelegraph reported about this part, blockchain, not Bitcoin. Maybe Chinese government saw what they did actually with the Bitcoin price. Yeah, that was just a joke, but even so, as we can see on the Bitcoin chart here in the 2017, when the retail investors and the dumb money came into the space, this price was driven by news. So every time we had some kind of a spike, it was because Trump will ban the Bitcoin, then the China is banning the Bitcoin, they are unbanning Bitcoin, and so on and so on. After we shaked out those weak hands that were driven by the bad or good news, price also is actually what was this period of time, and the price actually didn't react on them at all. Now it's happening again. We do not have enough people to confirm this statement, but let's see a technical analysis from our point of view and see what actually happened in the Bitcoin price. And now let's get started. Now the first formation that occurred here on the Bitcoin chart was actually descending triangle. So as you can see here, we had descending triangle all the way around until here. After that we managed to drop down and made this falling wedge formation, which was justified pretty much well when we tested this level of support here and bounced back. This actually diminished many of the level of support of $7,600, which I wasn't believing in this falling wedge. Even I draw it many weeks ago and managed to test actually level of support of this downtrend of support and go through those three level of support that you can see here, and that's $7,600 here, $8,200 and $8,750, and now we are trying to find level of support somewhere around $9,500. So what happened during the night, because here in Europe is like half 6 a.m. and I stood up record this video for you, and we managed to test this 9,600. Actually we managed to test $10,500, but we were declined immediately. So we will see what will happen during the day or during the night in the USA. Over here we are going to wait also China to wake up, and how will China trade out is also very important and crucial for this Bitcoin price for the upside. It's very good to get to point that Bitcoin actually likes to do things when people are totally watching in other sides. So here, as you can see, we all watched breaking up this level of support of $7,600, and we were waiting a $7,200 because that was one of the Fibonacci retracement level of support of 0.618%, which was one of the strongest level of support. We actually managed to bounce from it, $7,300. We were pretty much close, and we justified this falling wedge that is holding on it right now. Now, one more bullish sign why this happened, I mentioned 2 days ago that could occur this kind of situation, but I didn't expect this kind of a jump so much, and it was a jump of, if we measure this pick up, it's 43% of the price. So as you can see here, we can see the bullish divergence, pretty much good bullish divergence that occurred a few weeks ago, actually in beginning of this month One thing that I need to show you also is the 20 EMA, which represent pretty much very good support and resistance for the Bitcoin in the past few years and also few days, when we saw this kind of a parabolic breakdown and move on the upside. As you can see here in the 2017, we had pretty much good bounces from it as a level of support, then rally, then retest again, and we came into the bear market here, as the moving average showed us here very pretty much good level of resistance until we didn't break it in this year, and managed to sustain this rally until now. So what happened here actually is that we broke bearish here in the past few weeks, and now today we broke it bullish, and it's very important to close this candle here above this moving average in order to see bullish movement and actually retest it in next 2 weeks over again and spike upside on the $14,000, break it up and keep mooning. Why is this important? Because if we continue to rally without retesting this level of support, it's going to happen like this rally here, one big correction, and who knows, maybe even a further breakdown. So it's very important to get back on this moving average, retest it, and continue healthy rally on the upside. It's very important to have pullbacks that will build up a level of support that could sustain us until $20,000. One of the interesting facts is what are the next target prices. As we can see, $10,000 is one big even number and the psychological level of support and resistance for the bulls and bears in the past few months. So do expect some kind of a fight here for this level if actually bulls make to go upside of this level of support. As we can see, we are already declined from here. So if we manage to establish some kind of a level of support, we could easily break down those lower highs that we had in this descending triangle on this downtrend. So if we manage to establish some kind of a level of support here of the $10,000, we could a little bit easier break $12,000, $14,000, and after that we do not have, as we can see here on the weekly chart, we do not have much resistance on the way of the $20,000, because when we moved here we did build up enough support, and that's actually one of the reasons why we broke down, because the rally went too parabolic as here, and this correction was needed actually, because if we continue to go up and up and up, it would be very big probability that we could crash even further. So this is good correction, as you can see here, very healthy one. We built up one of the great level of support here, and now when we establish that, we probably going to bounce. So I recorded the bearish side of the video yesterday. Meanwhile, the price was actually mooning and actually make the fool of me and probably more people, but I wasn't right for the bearish side, unfortunately. But I did warn people about this falling wedge formation that could occur very easily, because it did play out perfectly, and we will see if we're going to hold on this level of support and take out $10,000. So be careful of this level, be careful of 20 EMA, which represents pretty much very good level of support and resistance. If we manage to break on the upside and stay above it, we are going to go up, because there is no reason to go down anymore from these bullish signs. So as we can see on the daily chart, one more thing I wanted to mention is that on the RSI we are closing to the oversold zone here. So as we could see 2019 in the June, whenever we reached this level of oversold zone, we managed to had some kind of a retrace. So I expect here also some kind of a retrace if we get into this overbought zone in the RSI chart. As you can see, we could actually zoom in. Yeah, so we will see what will happen. The only thing that concerns me on the moving averages is this 100 EMA that we managed to decline from, but we managed to stay above 50 and 220 exponential moving average. So as you can see, guys, for now we are bullish. We have some kind of a volume. It's very important to sustain it. We will see what will happen in the next period. We did bounce from 0.618% of the Fibonacci level of support. So we will see what will happen with the price, because that guy that I mentioned yesterday in that video predicted pretty much very good bounce and very good rally. So I suggest to see that video, and you will see what I'm talking about, because it went perfectly well. He predicted this level of support of $7,500. Actually, we went a little bit lower, but he predicted that part, and actually the next rally, because he said this is some kind of a level of trend of support that we're going to bounce from now and until the upside. So thank you very much for watching. Be careful when you're trading this. Everything could happen. It could go down as fast as it went up, because it went too weakly. But for technical analysis, for now, we did manage to break some key level of resistance. Now it's important to stay above, build up those support, and continue rallying up, and we're going to the moon, baby. And until the next episode, happy trading and goodbye.